Hello, hello. Thank you so much for joining me. Hi. Let's start right away. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth, and letting the body move in any way it feels like. I'm doing a little bouncy shake with loose arms. If you'd like to join me bouncing, that's always a good way to wake up, get things moving. A few more breaths doing whatever feels good. Okay, another extra before we start our Qigong sequence. Let's just move the head in whatever way it wants to move. The neck is notorious for holding on to tension. So let's soften the sides of the neck, the front and back of the neck. And just play with ways to move the head so that the neck can release. A few more breaths. If you were kind of like moving one direction, try the other direction. Okay, when you're ready, rub the hands together. Separate. Inhales, we move in. Exhales, we move out. Go with the breath. Okay, next exhale, we'll bring the palms of the hands over the eyes. Long, deep breaths, lighting up our eyes, our brains, our whole body minds. Feel the top of the palm on the eyebrow bone, the bottom of the palm on the cheekbone, and let's make circles. Other direction. Face massage. Charge up the hands again. Separate. Inhales, we move in. Exhales, we move out. Head massage. And then spend a little extra time at the base of the skull. And we can use the thumbs right at the base of the skull to kind of like press up. We have gallbladder 20 acupressure points here. Can always let out a sigh, just a good way to release. Okay, pinch out the back of the neck all the way to the shoulder line a few times. Sweep down the front of the neck. Circle upper chest. Middle chest. Belly. Come down the legs, get those knees, and for the shins, we just sweep down a few times. Hello to Artemis. Sorry, she's off camera. Yeah, come say hi. Come say hi. Yeah. Okay, if you're still down here, find liver number 3. So between the big toe and the second toe, you go down until the bones make a Y and just massage that point. You can do both feet at the same time if you're not petting a cat. And if you have a cat, definitely focus on your cat. So liver number 3. It's good for releasing any stuck energy. And it's a point for the spring. So we should move on to summer by now. I'll get to the summer points next week. Okay, another couple breaths. And then we come up the backs of the legs, backs of the knees, backs of the thighs, get the low back and kidneys. And once you're happy with that, let's go into our lung channel massage. So we go under the collarbone, we hit the shoulder bone, move down, massage lung 1. Go up the shoulder, down the arm, around the thumb. Turn the palm down, tip of the index, come up in between. We inhale as we cross, nourishing. Exhale, brush away. Other side. Under the collarbone, we hit the shoulder bone, move down. Lung 1, massage. Up the shoulder, down the arm, around the thumb. Turn down, tip of the index, come up in between. Inhale as we cross. Exhale, brush away. And then we close our massage by tapping, starting with the head, coming down the front of the body, up the back of the body, get the low back and kidneys, lung channel, large intestine channel, and across, other side, lung channel, large intestine channel, and across. Okay. So I mentioned it's summer. So the organ of the summer is the heart. Well, it's split into summer and late summer. So we're in the early part now, so it's the heart. So I'll show you a couple of acupressure points now. So this is one I use all the time. So just in the webbing between the little finger and the ring finger. And this is good to reduce inflammation. And I love it because it's very subtle. So no matter where you are, you can work with this point. Okay, another one that I just started using myself recently is heart number 7. You go down from the inside of your pinky to where the wrist crease is. And it's that point right there. And this one is really, really good for anxiety, for treating anxiety, for releasing anxiety. So is this one, by the way. So if you like this better, do that. And you can even just kind of like massage the pinky, and you're getting into the heart meridian. So we have massaging the tip of the pinky. We have between the webbing of the pinky and the ring finger. And then we go down the inside of the pinky, down to the wrist crease, right at the crease. And there's heart 7 for when we're having anxiety or just to reduce anxiety. Or if you're just feeling overexcited and you need to calm, bring a sense of peace and joy. Okay. All right, so back to our regular Qigong. We'll bring the feet together, remind ourselves of the aura meditation. We inhale, visualize bright light, joy, happiness, positive energy. We light up the whole body, mind, every single cell, every single part of ourselves. As we exhale, we imagine the space around us gets bigger and brighter. So we're using the exhale to press out any excessive energy, any old thoughts, anything stale, anything we don't need anymore. And it's called the aura meditation because we're using that aura, our magnetic field, to push out whatever's no longer necessary. And we imagine that aura getting bigger and brighter as we exhale and let go, let go, let go, let go. Okay, so we do this through the whole practice. I just only really focus on it now because that's what my teacher does. But if you ever need more reminders, let me know. Okay, shoulders back and down. So from the crown of the head, inhale, fill up. Exhale to the side. We let ourselves hang, 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 letting go, letting go, letting go, letting go, letting go. When you're ready, inhale back to center. Exhale to the other side. And you can always take an extra breath, or 2 or 3 or 4, wherever you need it. So let's go at our own pace. Okay, finish the round you're on. Come back to center. Open up into a horse stance. Knees are a little bent. Open up the arms. Propeller turns. We inhale, fresh energy. Exhale, rotate from the waist. Try to keep the eyes open for this one. Inhale back to center. And exhale. We'll just do a few at our own pace. And next time we come to center, we'll stay center. Warm up the hands. Warm up the low back. Slide the hands up over the kidneys. Let's circle those hips. So we inhale as we circle back. Exhale, circle forward. Other direction. Okay, back to center. The feet come together. Let's massage those knees. Get the backs of the knees too. And then hands on the knees, and we rotate, whatever degree is comfortable. Other direction. Okay, shake it out. We'll start the 8 health investment exercises. So doing Philip Bly's Qi Gong system. The first exercise, Lolo cleansing, one of my favorites, to release disturbed energy, and it also helps to ground us down. Okay, we inhale. Exhale, open up. Inhale, palms up. Exhale, turn the palms down. Inhale, chest level. Exhale, elbows back. Inhale into the palms. Exhale, press down. And then we end by dropping the fingers, and any excessive energy just goes out through the fingers. One more time, in. Out, releasing out from the fingertips, the toes, the pores of our skin. Open that chest. In, palms up overhead, collecting fresh energy. Out, we turn the palms down, giving it to ourselves. In, chest level. Out, elbows back. In into the palms. And out, we press down, giving the energy to ourselves, storing some for later. And then we drop the fingers. Okay, draw the bow. We open up into our horse stance. Cross the arms, gather that fresh energy. Exhale, turn the palm out, press. In, look at the palm, out. Other side, in, gather in. Out. In, out. Let's do it one more time. In, out. In, out. In, out. In, out. Gather in, step the feet together. Out, press down. In, chest level. Out, stretch up and down. In, sweep the palms. Out, stretch. In, gathering. Out, press down. Start with the other side. In, out. In, sweep the palms. Out. In, gathering. And out. Open up the feet just like hip width. So this exercise and the next, we visualize releasing out through the perineum down into the earth. We're working with our eyes and we're keeping the neck as relaxed as we can. Shoulders back and down. In, out, look over the shoulder. In, out, in, hands on the kidneys, out, in, out, in, hands in front of the chest, out, in, out, in, gather in, out, press down, in, interlace, out, overhead, in, palms up and up on the toes, out, turn the palms down, in, out, in, out. Let's try for another round. In, out, in, out, in, gather in, out, hands come down, heels come down, in. So this is to move energy into the upper centers. We cross, out to the hips. In, we cross in from the lower body, so it's like we're clearing the lower chakras. So in, out, in from the chest, out to the hips. In, turn the head, the fist comes up, out, punch. In, out, turn the head, in, out, punch. Come back, take a full breath. In, cross in front of the lower body. Out, brush away. In front of the chest. Out to the hips. In front of the chest. Step in. Sweep the arms back. Exhale, press down. Okay, we rotate the wrists. Elbows are bent, knees are bent. Inhale here. Exhale, stretch. Arms, the legs, the spine. In, turn the palms up. We can soften the knees. Out in front of the belly, the lower dantian, our physical energy center and like the storehouse of our energy ocean. In at the heart, our mental emotional center, the middle dantian. Out overhead, we have the upper dantian in the head, our spiritual center. I lost track of my breaths, but in we stretch. Out we fold, if you're able to fold. If you're not folding, you just pause halfway. Okay, so if you're able to fold, you can grab the toes with the fingers. If you're pausing halfway, you lift the toes, probably all of them at the same time, unless you have a lot of control, and you visualize the toe I'm talking about. So we lift on the exhales. So we start big toe, liver and spleen. Second toe, stomach. Third toe, stomach. Fourth toe, gallbladder. Fifth toe, urinary bladder. Okay, inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth 4 times. When you're ready, roll up. Hands to the back, lean back. Inhale, gather in. Exhale, press down. Okay, so our 8th health investment exercise is to collect that spiritual energy. So we inhale, exhale, open up, let go, open up through the chest. Inhale, third eye. So we're guiding energy into the third eye, our center of intuition. Exhale in front of the heart, that mental, emotional center. Inhale here, fill up. Exhale, open up. Inhale, third eye. Exhale to the side, collecting that fresh energy. Inhale, center. Exhale, open up. Inhale, third eye. Exhale to the heart. Inhale here. Exhale, open up. Inhale, third eye. Exhale to the other side, collecting fresh energy. Inhale, gather it. Exhale, press down. We'll get ready for Qi Gong for hormones. So we'll start the hands just on the belly. And as usual, you can use the Hoku point. This is really good for any headaches, any chest up complaints. And then Lao Gong towards the center of the palm. And we'll just take about 5 breaths before we start the movement. Let's settle our energy. And get into the abdominal breath the best we can. So allowing the belly to fill up as we inhale. And gently draw in as we exhale. With an exhale, drop the arms. Inhale in front of the chest. Exhale, backs of the hands forward. Make cups with the hands. Inhale to the waist. And as you exhale, stretch back and flatten the hands. Inhale to the waist. Exhale forward. Inhale, third eye, guiding that fresh energy. Exhale, press out, letting go. Inhale, third eye. Exhale in front of the chest. Inhale, make the cups to the waist. Exhale, stretch back. Inhale to the waist. Exhale forward. Turn the palms, go around a big ball, a full breath. Inhale, third eye. Exhale, stretch. Inhale, third eye. Exhale in front of the chest. Inhale, gather in. Exhale, press down, giving the energy to ourselves, storing some for later. And when we drop the fingertips, letting go anything we don't. Okay, push hands. So we inhale, gather into the lower dantian, our energy storehouse. Exhale, press forward. 2 more like this. And now, if you like it, we'll make a sound, a ha, and add a little jump. Ha. 2 more. Ha. Ha. And now 3 smooth, just letting the energy flow. Okay, gather all that good energy. Rest down. So now we'll scoop up a handful of energy and give it to the lower dantian. So just adding to that storehouse. And this is also a very grounding movement that we can do anytime we need to settle. So again, in, out, 1 more. And sometimes I like to end with a little massage. Okay, let's bow. So feet come together, in, hands come into prayer, out. We fold at the waist, paying respect to all beings, all living things, sending out our prayers and promoting unconditional love. Come out of it when you're ready and press down. You can close by clapping loud and hard. I'm doing it softly and quietly for the sound, but if you're able to, do it loud and hard. So we're activating all the meridians through the hands, and we're also cheering for ourselves and for each other. Wonderful. So thank you for practicing Philip Blythe's Qigong with me. That's the sequence I do every day, and I'm really happy to be able to share it. Okay, so we'll get into some yoga things and maybe a few more little Qigong things too. But I want to start with those thighs. So we'll do a quad stretch. If you want to be close to a wall or a table, something to hold on to, feel free. If you want to work on your balance, that's great too. So we'll start by seeing which leg we want to stand on. Imagine you have that upward pull through the crown, neck is relaxed. And when you're ready, shift the weight, lift up the foot. See if you can catch the foot. If you can't catch it with the hand, you can use a towel, a strap, a scarf, something like that. So the extra challenging part beyond the balance is trying to line up the knees. And now we invite the heel towards the body and we breathe. We're going to aim for 10. We'll see what happens. Okay, notice what you're feeling. Last breath. And let it go. Give yourself a little shake. That was great. Even if there was a wobble, just the commitment to do it is fantastic. Okay, so we prepare for the other side. Upward pull. Relax neck. Oh yeah, I always forget to mention it. We can knit the core together, so think of the lower ribs and the hips moving towards one another. And when you're ready, we lift up the other leg Catch the foot with a hand or something. Do our best to line up the knees, invite the heel towards the body, and we breathe. And this side, it might be a little less easy because we naturally pick our more comfortable, more stable side first. So that's totally normal, no worries. Okay, let's breathe into that leg. Amazing. Come out of it. Give ourselves a little shake. Okay, we'll do a Tai Chi movement for the heart for summer, and then we better come down to the mat. So this is Repulse the Monkey. So you've probably heard before the monkey mind. So it's like pushing away all of the distractions. So we have one hand on top of the other, palms facing up. Knees are soft. Hopefully I have enough room. Okay, so we press forward. That'll be fine. Okay, there we go. I got it. Okay. So we inhale, press forward, sweep the back arm back, turn the front palm up, and do the same movement. Exhale. Inhales, we sweep back and up. Exhales, we press over the top hand. I hope it makes sense. So we inhale, sweep back and up. Turn the front palm up. Exhale, sweep forward. We're pulsing the monkey. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, sweep over the palm. Go with your breath. So the heart meridian runs from the tip of the pinky finger up the arm, through the armpit, into the heart. We can invite a sense of peace and expel any feelings of overexcitement. All right, just a couple more. All right, we'll gather in, press down. Let's come down to sitting. So if there's anything to help you be more comfortable, if you want to sit on some folded blankets, blocks, whatever, please feel free. We'll go into our usual twist. If you want to have something underneath the knees to help the back be more comfortable, please go for it. Okay, so we'll go right into it. So lower leg extended, top leg bent. Can I see? I'll go with this side first. So top leg, the foot can be inside or outside. Before we go into the twist, we interlace around the knee. Long spine, proud open chest, long deep breaths. Relax the neck. See if you can find the lift where we were massaging at the beginning, right at the base of the spine, the base of the skull. Excuse me. Okay, we'll twist towards the bent leg. Back hand comes behind. We inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rotate from the waist up with your breath. Okay, come back to center. Pick up the leg, give it a little rock. Circle. Other direction. And we'll go right into the other side. So see if you want the foot inside or outside. If you're going outside, you can always scooch the bottom leg in a little so there's more room for your foot. We want to try to have the whole foot pushing into the floor. Okay, interlace, proud open chest, long deep breaths. When you're ready, take it into the twist. Inhale back to center. Pick up the leg, give it a rock. Circle. Other direction. And come out of it. All right, we'll make our way down onto the back. And let's do a few double knee tucks. So hands on the knees, inhale away. Exhale to the chest, stretching out that low back. So we'll do a few more and then we'll just hold it for a few breaths. Okay, next time knees come to chest, let's just take a few breaths, keeping that squeeze. Check the neck, see if it can relax. Open up the arms. Go into any version of twists that you enjoy. Okay, once you're happy with the twists, set yourself up for relaxation. So, in whatever position's comfortable, if you're comfortable legs extended, go for it. Or you might like legs extended but with something under the knees. Or if you don't have access to props and your low back is a bit sensitive, you could do this one. The feet are wide, knees leaning together. I like palms up alongside the body. Make sure the chin is tucked in. So maybe we could just lift the head, tuck the chin, and bring the head down. If it's more comfortable with something under your head, definitely put something under your head. So let's do whatever we can to be as warm and comfortable as possible. And as always, the most important adjustment is giving ourselves permission to relax. Let's let ourselves let everything go. Resting our awareness on the natural movement of breath. Let's gently wake the body. Deeper in the breath. Adding movement once it feels good. Give ourselves a full body stretch. And once nice and stretched, knees to chest. And once again, inhale the knees away. Exhale, squeeze to the chest. Let's do a few. Next time knees come to chest, rock side to side. And eventually all the way to one side. Take a breath or two. And with the strength of the arms, press up. Make our way into any comfortable seated position. And for our little micro meditation, let's just place the hands over the heart. See if we can feel the heart beating. Relaxing into the beat of our own. From our hearts. Let's close by thanking ourselves and each other for this practice. Thank you. So I hope you've enjoyed the practice and I hope you have an amazing weekend. So I'll see you back here on YouTube on Tuesday. In a way, it'll probably be a recorded class. You'll get all the information in the email. And then, of course, Thursday on Google Meet and Friday right back here. So thank you again so very, 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 very much. Have an amazing weekend and I'll see you soon. Take care.